So, thanks for taking the time to view this video. I essentially wanted to just sort of discuss kind of what I'm looking to do with ArcPy.Mapping module and see if somebody is doing things differently or maybe has a script that's further along and a little bit more elegant. And essentially the task at hand is looking at a series of figures that you may be producing, and oftentimes you're tasked with going back after production to conduct a series of edits on those figures. This can be really time consuming if there's a lot of figures and more than 3 or 4 figures, and there's a universal change. The time it takes to open up each individual figure and manually move an element or correct a typo not only is an inefficient use of time, you also introduce minor inconsistencies when you produce the map because you're physically moving something, and you can see that when you scroll through a PDF. You'll see things sort of jump around, and it's noticeable to the audience. So that's sort of the reasoning behind using this module. So I'm taking a really stripped down, really simple example here. One is we made a map series. The project manager comes back and says, we want the north arrow big on all the figures. We want the text to be different, or maybe there's a typo in the text. We also want to change this logo right here. And we can do that through the ArcPy.Mapping module. And in the example I just laid out, the logo is a picture element, the north arrow is a map surround element, and the typo issue, you grab that by using the text element types. And each one of the element types has properties that you can adjust, and it's easy to find essentially what those are and how to tinker with them. The thing that I do want to point out is, unfortunately right now the only things that are really exposed inside of the ArcPy.Mapping module are the elements, and really the only properties you can really change are things like their position, their content in terms of the text, and a few other things. You can't really do any major changes like change the scale bar type programmatically or anything like that. But if you're anticipating it and you build different variables within an ArcMap document, you could certainly pull those in and out and position them according to the different map type or different anticipated edits that you may or anticipate encountering. So you can see that we run the script here. It processed three map documents, and it's telling me that it's finished. And so just to prove to you that I'm not just using the same map document over and over, you can see here are the 3 different map documents that we use. I also had the script export to PDF each one of these after it was done adjusting the items. So again, here's before the script. You'll recall that we wanted to change the north arrow size. We wanted to change the content of this text box. We also wanted to change this logo, which in this instance is just it's a picture element. And here's sort of the finished product. You can see I'm on page 3 of 3, but you can see that we moved this logo down here. We repositioned it. We repositioned the north arrow. We essentially made it bigger, and we also changed the text in this text box. One of the things I really like about doing stuff this way, again, if you can anticipate it, is that when we go from map to map, you notice I just clicked through 3 different maps. You didn't see anything in these figures shift, but if you look carefully, look at the file path and the file name right here, you will notice that those are in fact changing. So these are 3 different map documents, but by editing them, by automating the editing process, we've really eliminated the human error of trying to physically reposition a north arrow or text box or something like that. You can get really sophisticated with your programming and allow for different cases that would allow you to change the logo type depending on the type of map document it is or the name of the map document. You could build dictionaries that allow you to populate text boxes based on different cases. So again, this is really just to show the functionality of working within the ArcPy.Mapping module. If you want to discuss this, or you have like some better ideas or something like that, or if you've just used it successfully, or you just want to chat about it, let me know. I'd love to talk to you. Thanks a lot. Bye.